Welcome to my channel, Paper Templates for Lessons on Gospel Themes. On this channel, I help passage from the Gospel come to life by creating voluminous paper crafts while using a minimum of tools, namely scissors, felty pens, glue and paper templates that I develop. Today's video is about the Sacrament of Communion. This is what our paper craft will look like this time. I remind you that you can purchase templates for this work in digital form. Under the video I will leave a link to my Etsy shop. Let's analyze why this page looks like this and what I wanted to tell children with this work. And also step by step I will show you how to do this work. Firstly, let's print all the files. You also will find a printable instruction. Let's start with sheet number 1. The first sheet depicts a template because it is in the temple that we met God in the Sacrament of Communion. In the second step, cut out a girl or a boy, depending on the gender of the child who is doing this craft, in the place where it is written glue element 2. The girl and the boy, like us, are probably thinking about such question as what does communion mean and why is it very important to take communion. And then we will look for answers to these questions. And where can we find them? Of course, in the church. Therefore, cut element 2 and 3 from sheet 2. Glue them to the sheet 1 in the place where it is written glue element 2, glue element 3. And now the door of the temple opened, and we find answer to the main questions. Pay attention to the two images on the doors. There are symbols of Sacrament of Communion. From element 4, you will learn why wine and bread are symbol of the Sacrament of Community. The next step is to cut out element 4. This is the icon of the mystical supper. On its back, it tells about the day when the Sacrament of Communion was first celebrated. Read and find out why the symbols of communions are wine and bread. On the temple you will find dotted lines that show where you should carefully cut, insert the image of the icon, the mystical supper, into these slots. I'm sure that you still have many questions about the Sacrament of Communion. Elements file will help us answer a few more questions, namely, how to prepare for communion, who needs to receive communion, how long should you fast before communion, why is confession needed, what prayers should be read before communion. So let's continue our craft. Cut out elements 5 from sheet 3. Then cut out colored rectangles from the same sheet along the black line. You will have 5 rectangles. Glue each rectangle to the appropriate place on the element 5. Cut out element 6 and glue it onto sheet number 1 in the designated signature spot. Element 6. Place element 5 onto sheet 1 as I will show. Our work is ready. How well it turned out. Thank you for being with me. Like this channel and subscribe so you don't miss new interesting lesson developments. May the grace of the Holy Spirit be with you.